Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm actually going to be discussing something very interesting. And this video I did because I know that during this whole process of migration, the greatest challenge that a lot of people face is making that decision as to where they really want to go to. Especially for nurses and even other healthcare professionals can testify to this. There are a lot of options that you have to choose from, even though their processes vary in difficulty, in processing time and all that. People decide to choose, okay, should I go to US or should I go to UK? Where do you want to go to? That is actually one of the first hurdles that you have to cross if you are thinking about migrating to another country from whatever country that you are moving from. This particular video, we're going to be comparing the US and the UK, talking in terms of the processing time, housing, and different things that has to do with US and UK, and hopefully this is going to help you make a decision as to where you really want to go to. So if you are the kind of person that you know that you want to move away from your own country, you want to go abroad to practice as a nurse, but you don't know which country to go to, whether in the US or to the UK, then this video might just be for you. So let me just give a disclaimer right here. I have not personally lived in the US, but I'm currently living and working in the UK. But I'm going to be sharing this video based on my experiences as a migrant in the UK, and also based on the experiences of the number of people that I know that have gone through the US route and that are presently living and working in the US. If you are thinking about migrating to the UK, one thing that will be on the mind of a lot of people is how fast can the process be? For some people, time is not the problem, but for a lot of people, they want to migrate fast, they want to do it quick, and it just depends on your own personal circumstances and what you want as a person. So when it comes to processing time, the UK clearly wins. If you are the kind of person that you are in a hurry and you want to leave Nigeria or your home country as soon as possible, you just want to leave as fast as possible for whatever reason that might be, then UK is actually the route that might be best for you. Because in UK, as long as you've passed the required exam, you can come to the UK in as soon as 6 months. Even before this whole process of stopping active recruitment in some countries, people come to the UK in as fast as 6 weeks. Yes, it's as fast as that. So if you want fast over other reasons, then you might go for the UK. For US, it takes longer time. I know people that are on the process for 2 years and more. Some people take a little bit less, but on the average, a lot of people that I've seen that have migrated to the US, it took them between 1.5 to 2 years or even more, depending on their own personal situation. So when it comes to processing time, the UK clearly wins. If you want to leave fast, if you want to go as soon as possible, then you might consider going to the UK. Now, I'm going to compare housing in the UK and in the US. In UK, I'm not sure if everyone knows this, but houses are really small, even compared to houses back in Nigeria, and I'm sure also in other African countries, because we have a lot of land that people can build the kind of houses that they want. That is actually one of the things that shocked me when I got to the UK. The way their houses are small, the sitting room, the living room, the kitchen, the bathroom, everything is just built tiny, but it's not their fault. UK is a small island, surrounded by water, so they don't have a lot of luxury of land to build, massive and big houses. So if you're coming to the UK, know that houses are really small. Even when you compare it to the US now, people living in the US have testified to this, that houses are massive. In the US, you can have big houses, even not only even for sale, even to rent. You can have big houses that you stay. So if you have a big family and you like your space, you like to have big houses with big gardens and pools, and all that, just big houses generally, then UK is not the place for you to come, because in UK houses are small. But then when you come to the UK, if you are used to that luxury life, when you come to the UK, we all get used to it, and that's one thing with everybody that has moved to the UK. You get used to living your life minimally. Even the roads are small, everything is small. So that is one thing that you should be aware of before you make that decision. Now let's compare the work culture between the US and the UK. When I'm talking about work culture, I'm talking about the work-life balance, working to holiday and all that. In this aspect, the UK clearly wins. I was actually reading something on a particular forum where they were having this debate about working and migrating to the UK versus the US. So, and somebody actually said something. The person said that if you are someone that is competitive and you want a higher salary and you value that over quality time and quality time with your family, vacation and holiday and all that, then you should choose the US. But then if you are the kind of person that values family time, vacation, holiday, quality time with your family over money or any other thing, then you should opt for the UK. I don't know how true that is literally, but then one thing I know is that when you are comparing UK work-life balance and the US, the UK clearly wins, because in US, if you don't work, you don't earn. But in UK, I don't know if you guys know about this, in UK, you are actually entitled to 28 days at least of paid leave from your employer. So the government has actually mandated all organizations, all employers, to give their employees at least 28 days of leave, and you are going to be paid in full. So during your leave, you can do anything you want. You can travel with your family, spend time with your family, go on holiday, and you will still be paid in full. And I cannot even count the number of bank holidays that we have in the UK. Bank holidays, where as an health worker anyway, we don't get all these bank holidays, even Christmas and all that. We don't get them. But for your bank holidays, most organizations, for people that are working, they actually enhance their salary, they increase their salary. But if you are not in the healthcare system, then you get your bank holiday, and all that. So when it comes to work-life balance, UK clearly wins. In US, if you don't work, you don't earn, and that is just it. Employers basically give their employees holiday and time off based on their own discretion. There's nothing backed up by law and nothing mandating them to give their employees any holiday. So if work-life balance is your priority, you might consider going for the UK, but do your own research. One of the major reasons why a lot of people actually choose to come to the UK is because of the healthcare. We have the lovely NHS in this country that is free for everyone. In US, healthcare is really expensive. Okay, if you are sick, you go to the hospital, you amass a lot of fees and everything that you have to pay. That can be a deal breaker for anyone that wants to go to the US, considering the cost of healthcare in the US, and because of that, they might decide to come to the UK, where NHS, healthcare is free, and and it's actually great as well. So it depends on you, it depends on your situation, it depends on your circumstances. If that is a priority for you, which is actually a priority for most and a lot of people, then you can come to the UK. Healthcare is free, and in the aspect of healthcare, I give UK a thumbs up for that. So finally, guys, I will be very biased if I do not mention this particular point when comparing the US and the UK, and that is the salary. I don't know if you guys know this, but salary in the US is considerably higher than salary in the UK, and it's not just for nursing. Across all professions, the US pays better. Okay, if you want to earn so much money, and you want all about that money, then you might want to look away from the processing time and stick with it, and look away from the high cost of healthcare and other things, and then just decide to go for the US, because US pays better than the UK. But in UK, the salary is not bad. It is not bad. It is okay, moderate salary, okay salary, and then there are other benefits that you can gain. So you see, from this my brief comparison is just for you to know that every place has their own positives and their own negative, and it depends on you. There are lots more pros and cons between the US and the UK. It now depends on your own individual experience. If you have the money, before you decide to migrate, you can always go on vacation to both places, ask from relatives staying in both places, and then see, or friends, and then see which one works best for you. And if you have the luxury of time, you can always just come to maybe UK first, and after you come to UK and you see how it is, you feel like it's not working for you, then you can always migrate to another place. Most times that's actually something difficult that a lot of people find out that they have to do. But then whichever place you want to move to, just make sure you are making an informed decision. Get your facts right, get your information right, and then make your decision and be happy with it. Based on my own experience, those are some of the differences that I know between living in the UK and from other people's experiences that they shared with me about living in the US. So there's no place that is best. There's no place that is the ultimate place. It all depends on what you want. If you want more videos about UK immigration, career opportunities, living in the UK, and many more stuff like that, don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, it helps to push the video so that other people that actually needs to see videos like this would have access to it. Thank you for watching this particular one, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.